Now that tariffs are official, that pretty much all but confirms for me and my speculations that all these iPhones and tech products are going to get more expensive, at least 10% more expensive, because that's the tariff that's been put on to China. And we have 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada. So that's a thing. And these tariffs take effect immediately. So that tells me the 10% increase is going to start coming down the pipeline for us customers immediately as well. Because I don't think Apple's going to take the hit, not long term. Maybe on the iPhone SE4 or whatever they end up calling that thing. But the future iPhones that come out later this year, iPads, Macs, and all that stuff, no way. Those things are going to get a price increase. I am so certain of that. I was seeing some other people make these speculations that in the short term, these prices overall were going to go up, but then they would fluctuate and come back down. But the math isn't really mathing for me because food prices as a whole have not gone down since inflation kind of went up during COVID. In fact, everything that went up has stayed up. And we just had to adjust for that. But it's really hard to keep up with that inflation. But the flip side of that, people are saying that these tariffs are supposed to replace the federal income tax. And again, the math isn't mathing for me. Hypothetically, let's just say the 10% on China right now and 25% on Mexico and Canada, that's not enough to replace what the government was already bringing in with federal income tax already. That's only 10 or 25%. That's not a 100% replacement, so income tax isn't going to go away. But let's just assume that it does. Most states have a state income tax. We're still going to pay taxes to the state. So what that means for me and how I see is more money is going to come out of our pockets at the cash register while still having money come out of our pockets when we earn that income. But I don't even want to entertain that scenario because federal income tax is not going to go away. It's just not. We would have to raise the taxes on all these other imports coming in by 100% just to make maybe breaking even. I saw the numbers on these things. That's just not going to happen. So all I see is what Trump is trying to do is make America bring manufacturing back to the States, which would also have a cost increase because labor is more expensive here because we're not in some third world country that can do pennies to the dollars equivalency. I don't know, man. I just see that everything is about to get a lot more expensive and these are crazy times that we're living in. But I mean, at least we'll be more intentional with our spending. Right? At least I will. I don't know. I don't know.